Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles's Law. Shooby-doo-doo-doo. Oh, yeah. Storytime is here, guys. What is going on? Storytime when I got kicked out of class in math. So this story starts off my senior year in high school. Not the beginning, like the end of the year. I had a teacher named Mr. C. We just gonna call him Mr. C. And Mr. C, we didn't have the best relationship, you know what I'm saying? He was cool for a math teacher and everything, but okay, so I go to class. This is like the end of the day. It's like around I think about like around 2 or 3 p.m., you know what I'm saying? And what happens is we get to class, you know what I'm saying? I come in, you know what I'm saying, get my bag open and stuff. Cause let me tell y'all, the way my locker situation was, it was like too much traffic like coming through. So I always would carry my book bag, and you know, the teachers, they were cool. They didn't mind me bringing the book bag. Like, hey, look, when you take that test, you better not have no open book bag. I'm like, I don't do the cheating, okay? So I get to Mr. C's class, and, you know, I don't know, I think Mr. C just had a bad day, you know what I'm saying? So I come to his class and everything, and, like, you know what I'm saying, we in class, you know, learning about, you know, math and everything, and, Mr. C just, like, randomly, like, out of the blue, y'all, like, I don't steal, you know what I'm saying, you know, and I know that man, he was going through a lot, Mr. C. He had just lost the love of his life, you know what I'm saying? He had been robbed. But let's get back to the story. So I get in Mr. C class. He like, yeah, get out of my class. I'm like, dang, what I do, y'all? Like, my classmates, they defended me. Like I can't believe you about to kick him out. So I got kicked out. Mr. C, he was tripping, yo. I don't care if you religious, spiritual, whatever it was. He ripped the Bible in half, yo. I was like, yo. I was like, this man is wild. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to the dark side. I'm like, well, maybe it's good that I am getting kicked out of class. Y'all can entertain, laugh, whatever y'all want to do. Thanks for defending my name. So then I pop out the class and I said, well, where can I go? You know what I'm saying? I had favorite teachers. So I go to Miss J class. Miss J, like, what you doing here? And I'm like, Miss J, you know what I'm saying? He ain't kicked me out his class because he accused me of stealing the coat, guys. So what happened was he had went to one of our sport games. I think it was basketball, and he got robbed at gunpoint. My other classmate told me that I wasn't there physically. I don't know, maybe the person resembled me, but that wasn't no good thing either. You don't just go pointing the finger at nobody like, you did it. So then, you know, I found that out when I was in class too, by the way. But, C, she was like, no, he ain't do it. You know, he ain't that type of person. I was glad that she was defending my name, yo. I was trying to tell him that I didn't do it either, you know. But back to the story. So I told Miss J, I said, Miss J, he won't let me back in. She was like, well, you come to class, don't disrupt my class, because I already had Miss J earlier that day. You know how high school is, you know, certain days you had teachers and everything, right? So then, you know what I'm saying, Miss J was like, well, you can't stay in this class forever. So I hung at gym for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And to the, you know, the end of the day, because I was like, I don't want this man to be like, you know, come back to his class and then he's trying to, you know, start something with me. So like, the following week, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got reported. I will say that. That same week, I went to the principal's office, and you know what I'm saying? You would think our principal would have been a little bit more concerned. Like, he just accused me of, you know, stealing his jacket. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the stealing, yo. I don't do the stealing, okay? So she like, what happened? I was like, well, I was in class, and you know, he automatically accused me that I stole his jacket. He's like, yo, get out my class right now. I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'll pack my stuff up. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with some of the other teachers, you know. So, you know, I tell her what happened, and she just looked at me like I was lying. You know what I'm saying? I felt disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I'm a kid, you an adult, right? In the back of my mind, I was like, all right, you won this one. If you believe them, cool. You know what I'm saying? But then, let me get back to the story, y'all. Me and my mans, he had a similar situation. It wasn't as bad. He wasn't falsely accused. It was some other situation, and we went back to her, and she's like, oh, so you're back again? So you brought a friend? Yeah, I brought a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't believe me the first time. So what you thought I was going to be like, oh, no, he ain't going to bring nobody? So then this what happens. So eventually, Mr. C gets fired. I was so happy. I was like, when I heard the news, I was like, yes! People was like, you wildin', bro. I said, he accused me. He made me feel like I was less of a person because, you know, people probably thinking like, oh, well, he stole his code. You know how rumors go around in high school. But luckily, most of the class were on my side about the situation. But still, I didn't like that. I didn't want to go to a class feeling like I was, oh, now I'm labeled the thief now, right? So he eventually gets fired. We get this other person named Miss G. I'm going to call her Miss G. And Miss G was way nicer. She wasn't like negatives like Mr. C was. I passed in my senior year of high school, right? And I was just happy that something changed. Sometimes you have to go back and let them know, like, yo, something off about this teacher, yo. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully something happy changed in his life. I hope something, you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't like being accused. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into you throwing the finger at me like, he did it. And you don't got no evidence. You know what I'm saying? But this is my story time. Has that ever happened to you where you've been accused of something you didn't do and you get kicked out of high school? You tell me in the comments, guys. Your boy, Professor Charles S. Live, and I am out. Subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks.